Unfortunately, Vincenzo did ask a question earlier, but I jumped into all the covered call conversations in a row. I'm probably going to split all of those up into different sections. We did a lot of discussions today on covered calls and covered calls approaching and even related to implied volatility. But Vincenzo has a very strong question as well. He says, Power Options can suggest the strategy for repair a naked put approach. Well, yes, as we saw with some of those other positions, and let me take a different one here. Not really accurate, but I'm going to use it. I'm going to use RBA in this case. Yeah, I'm going to use RBA. All right. Same thing that we had discussed before, Vincenzo, we're going to do with the naked put position. Here we had a covered call that ran against us for way, got deep in the money, and we just discussed ideas on rolling the in the money covered call, when to do it, when not to do it, when to just take assignment or more. Now let's do the same thing with a naked put approach. So we'll select short put, and we're going to use RBA, as I mentioned, Ritchie Brothers. Okay, and we're going to sell the March 60 put, one contract. We did this last month, let's say. Doesn't matter the date, really. We'll put in 215, and we're going to say we got $1.15 for this put at the time. Now, it's not realistic. We're just putting in numbers for the presentation. So here we are. Let's say we did this when the stock was trading at 62. It wasn't, but let's say we did it at 62. We got a $1.15 premium. Stock's fallen to 57.46. It's going to cost me $263 to buy it back right now. So I'm losing $148. Keep the 115, got to pay back $263. All right. What did we do with the covered call for Way's discussion? We went to position actions, and we went to position analysis. Again, as before, here we see a breakdown of our current position. We're at a loss of 2.5%. There's some time value left because if we hold it to expiration and allow ourselves to be assigned technically or buy it back just at intrinsic value, if the stock stays at 57.46, we are looking at a loss of 2.3%. We scroll down further, and what do we see? Potential rollout opportunities. Where are my eyes going to? They're going to this adjusted naked yield. Okay, and what we're... Oh, okay, I'm sorry, I see it now. So we're going to take a loss here of about 147, and by selling a new premium, put mid price of 168 at the 55 strike for April, we'll get adjusted net credit of 21 cents or 0.4% return. What does that mean? It means that I could roll my put down. I could buy it back today and pay that premium of 263 and then sell to open the new call for 115, and I'd be at a small profit of 20 cents or 0.4% profit as long as the stock stays above 55 for the next month. Not a great return, but it's not a 2.5% loss. That's what the rollout opportunities are there for you, is to help you get to a position where you can get to a profit. Now, I may be able to have to roll out to June if you want to roll for a net credit. The June 50, for example, we saw my buyback cost is 263. If you want to roll for a credit, I'd have to roll out to the June 55 for 310. As long as the stock stays above 55 at June expiration, which is 98 days away, still make a 3% yield. That's a decent repair. Okay, that in that case would give me a premium that I'm looking for. And of course, we could pay a little bit of a debit, buy it back for that 263 that we saw, 264, get 210 for the June 50 put, smaller adjusted net credit, but a return of 1.3%. And the stock now only has to stay above 50 for the next 98 days, and you're at a profit. If it's there, this will show you. Another thing that's possible is that this here also shows you opportunities. You can't force it right now, 7 days away from expiration, but if you hold it for the next week and the stock is around the same price, this one here shows you could turn it into a covered call trade. Get the stock assigned to you at 60. kept $1.15 on the position, so your stock basis drops down. Yeah, it's still around 58.85, excuse me, 58.85. But then we could sell the April 55 call for 430. That puts my cost basis at 54.55. And here we are, the potential 0.8% return for April by taking assignment, selling a slightly in the money covered call, as we just talked about a little bit with Gary, and taking that loss on a naked put into a profitable covered call trade. So the rollout opportunities show you specifically which ones you can see, which ones would get you to a profit from a current loss. And then as we saw, you can compare them side by side. Just take the one you're interested in, go to simulate trade. Now you have a side-by-side comparison of the position. Of course, remember, this one's going out to July, going out to June. My apologies, which is 98 days away. So we get more time value. Original position in red, new position in blue. See it on the graph here, new potential return, but it's going to be for an extended period. Rolling down the naked put or rolling it further out in time. Taking assignment potentially and converting it into a covered call to get to a small profit, maybe not your target, but converting the loss to a winner. In addition to that, there are several presentations I want to just review real quick. I believe they're under the options concepts view. So here you go under the options concepts view, powerop.com/webinars.asp. It's a public page. You see some things here such as the stock repair. That is something that you could use. If you allow the stock to be put to you on your losing naked put position, using the stock repair tool can show you how to get back to break even. It builds a ratio repair for you, better than just selling a call potentially week by week or month by month to make it back. You may be able to just need a smaller move to do that. One that will be open to the public, that one's only available, the top 5 are only available right now for subscribers. But further down on this options concept section, there is one called Manage Your Broken Position. Alternative methods for managing a stock position that has fallen in price. If you get the stock put to you, you analyze ways to manage your broken position. Covered call that's moved against you, a sold put that is now in the money, or the stock has been put to you. This discusses different ideas for managing those broken positions with an eye to that stock repair tool, how it can help you get back to break even faster on those positions. So those are ways that you can do to manage a naked put position. In addition to that, under the Option Strategies tab, scroll down here for a little bit, and there you go. This one's more of a review, I think. April 27, 2020, managing naked put positions. We take a look at potential adjustments. This is related to Eileen's question on 2 sold puts she has on a single stock. So this might only be about 25, 30 minutes. It's more of a review, but there is a good discussion there for you. Further down, get into some of the older ones here. There's one just a full presentation on managing your naked put positions. I'm close to managing your spreads, managing covered calls, fair calls, long options, managing your naked put positions. This is from 2015. It's longer. It's probably an hour and 20 minutes. It might not be the highest of quality compared to recent webinars, but it's probably 85 to maybe even 90% of the same content I present today if I was doing a free full webinar on ideas of managing your naked puts. Not just the adjustments, of course, but also also triggers to look for to make sure that the put doesn't get too far against you as it starts to move down in price. So 2/4/2015 under Option Strategies, the full webinar on managing your naked puts. You saw the one further up from April 27th, 2020, more of a review, but a similar discussion. Eileen had 2 positions that had moved against her. We reviewed those. Under the options concepts from 2016, the full webinar on manage your broken position, either from a stock position that's down in price, covered call that's moved against you, or managing a sold put that is now ITM or the stock has been put to you as well. Those are going to be some of the great conversations you might look for other examples, other ideas, a real good look at that stock repair tool if you decide to take assignment or maybe other management techniques you could do before allowing the assignment on that position. And I'm sorry I didn't get to your topic before you left, but this will be posted, of course, with the rest of the archives. I'll send you a direct email as soon as it's available, hopefully tomorrow. Some of these will come out tomorrow morning. Some of them might not come out till Sunday, but I'll make sure I get that to you as well.